Hello and welcome to Demo Play Thursday. And yeah, we're on the Switch today. As you can see, this is a demo and some features are limited. Straight into a tutorial. I've pressed nothing. This is Island New Shores. Now I've played, or I might even have something similar to this, or even the first one, on PS4. So I've never tried this on Switch. Add building pack, yeah. Is that the plus button then? Well, it's nice it says wishlist now. Or photo mode. I think this game's out now already, so if you're interested in Islanders New Shores, you can go and get it. There's also DLC out now. Whilst we're here, might as well have a look. Oh wow. It's nice. I doubt we're going to get all these. Huh. Credits here. And Twitch channel. Huh. Well, QTE Gamers doesn't have Twitch channel, we're on YouTube. See, it says add building pack. I thought that was the plus button, because it's plus. Let's try X. No. A? Okay. Yeah, I've definitely played one of these. Why does it press R? This is a horrible tutorial. Guessing we're going to try to find the highest plus we can. It does make you wonder how we're meant to. See the tutorial up there, gave me suggestions. So why does that have a tutorial, but the general how to click on anything doesn't? It's weird. This is D-pad. Okay. You'd think that this being a tutorial, it would give us some suggestions. It's like, hey, this building needs this. Why don't you think about here or here? Like, +9 is great, but this is waterfront. Maybe we're going to need waterfront for other things. Like, I know there's fishing in this game, well, there was fishing in the version I've played. Where was that 9? You know there's a 9, there it is. Right, can we go behind it and get another 9? No, because that's -4. I'll just keep this one a higher score without removing anything from the one that's already there. Again, I don't want to be here because that might be where the fish are. Oh, zoom out. It's all well and good giving me scores, but why is there not a better way for you to tell me what any of this does? See, there we go. Screw it, that'll do. The journey ends when you run out of things to build. Yeah. I think I played this for when I did the QT30 series. This is what I thought I needed this water space for. -2. Brickyard sandpit. Where does it want me to put this? Like, do we need the seaweed farm first? Well, there's a lot of plus there. But I don't know why there's a lot of plus. I kind of remember this being a thing with the first one I played. But you just didn't know why. Yeah, we put the brickyard, that's too close to that one, isn't it? But here's the secret. They need to be close to one of these each. So can I move that one? Don't think I can. Undo is probably just going to be the one that's already there. The idea is to put one here. City pack. But I do want to get a sandpit in. That's not going to reach that, is it? Ah. That's unfortunate. Ooh. Huh. So that's a better way of doing that. Where did the city centre be? Doesn't look like there's a lot of space for a city centre. Looks like this would be it. $22. Sure. Rotate these like Tetris. Mansion. It's 1. So what makes a mansion popular? Like, do I put it up here to get that bonus? Well, it works. Damn, I want to move the camera without moving the item. I thought that's what that Y button did. Damn. That was close enough. What's this extra pack? Lumber. Well, that's good because we got wood. So yeah, it's controlling well, but it's just bizarre. Unfortunately, my main recording has crashed on me. So this is the backup recording. Yeah, my Lenovo laptop has died once again. Square mansion. Huh? I thought we had a square mansion to work with. Yeah, where did that square one come from? Damn, that 10 would be nice. What can I do here? I get a 3. Oh. That'll do. And we need one more sandpit. And now I know how to do this. Remember, this is a tutorial and it didn't tell me how to do this bit. How crazy is that? Mason, sure. Seaweed field, sure. Unlocked a new island, so pretty simple. Not quite really. I do want to see where the mason goes. So, like, what are the things that make it plus? There we go, +4 from that. Gotta zoom out. Got 16. So the lumberjack doesn't get anything. I saw a 19 there. Is 15 the base? See, the mansion looks like a house. I'm not getting any points for that, really. don't think there's gonna be enough space there. So, a small space with a big community. And that's it, we run out of pieces. 240. I know I could have done better with these sand pits. These sand pits generate so much. We are going to travel. Unfortunately, we don't know if that's good or not. Same pick one. Oh. I'll try fantasy. Again, for a game that had a tutorial that looked like it was going to be so hands-on, for the tutorial to be so hands-off altogether is bizarre. It's not what I expected at all. And again, for that plus symbol in the bottom looking exactly like the plus icon, it's like, if that's meant to show the D-pad, where are the arrows on that? The Switch Pro Controller joypad, Pro Controller has arrows on the D-pad, and that's what I'm playing with. Alright, so puzzles, trying to find best we can. So we can get. Unfortunately, with this has been a new world, I don't know what this is. Top left it says we're going to unlock building stuff. But how does that reflect where I am now? A water platform. Looks like it's base 13. Is that connecting enough? I don't know. Why is it now square? Oh man. Where is that tutorial that explains what you're doing? Seaweed farm again. See, I've got to avoid those because they're fish. +4, +7 because of the shrine there. Why not? We don't seem to need to connect it all together. Is this not SimCity or anything like that? But there's no... the connection, it looks like it's been made. Couldn't tell you if it has or not because there's no satisfying like rumble or anything. trying to get the most points you can. Putting that there does remove that fishing spot. Whereas there's no fishing spot here, so... Let's try brewing. How's this going to work? Seems to be a base of 4. Putting it with the seaweed seems to boost it. Hopfield. Yeah, I don't know if I want... Like, I don't want to take up all the space by that monument. But just clipping it should be fine. So I need to move this far. Like, I can't let that touch that. But by putting that there, I do tap into the seaweed field a little bit. Ah, man. Screw it, that'll do. Alright, we're on 2 building packs, so we're keeping on top of this in the moment. We should probably think about the city, shouldn't we? Like, where do I want to put it? A whole island there for something. But I do have this. Ooh, there we go. The mansions have got to be closer. The mansions don't get any points from the houses. No, we don't need to make it practical. We just got to get as many points as we can. Like there, just clipping it, get more points. Lumber. Okay, where are the trees? We got 6 there. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, just clipping that there. Apples. What's this? On each island, you will earn boons while playing. They can only be used on the island in which you obtain them. So what's a boon? Prevents the next time a building would get a negative score. Or we can get more trees. What if I put more trees in? Put that here. Oh no, because the lumber mill. looking at 10. Man, how do we get the most here? It's 13. It's 9. It's just the water's 12. Oh, I saw 14. Yeah. You'd think we should put that somewhere a little... Oh, somewhere where it could benefit us. I think 14's a good score. Hopfield. Again, trying to keep that space close to the monument empty, just in case we need to put something else there. Yes, another pack. Alright. Brickmaker. Now we know with the sand pit we need some good there we go. Lots of space like that. And it doesn't seem to matter if we overlap a bit here. How about Brickyard? Seems like 14 might be the default here. Wish the next other sandpit should be what? Again, we don't quite have the wide beach we need to get the most points. That might do. Hot fields. Right, yeah, there you are. And again, we're doing really well. Now, where does the mason want to go? Seems to be 13's the best there. Like, why can't I press L3 to get information about this particular item? Its perks or where it's best placed. Sure, why not? Ooh, we can just squeeze that in and get an extra 15, an extra point on that. Not as many as we used to get. Space is definitely getting tight. I think that's probably best they're going to get there. Like the mansions again, further away from the central point there. So we're going to get fewer and fewer points for it. There we go. Ooh, lighthouse. City centre. Like I can put a city centre. Oh, it's got to be away from that one. One over here. We're up against it. Okay, a lighthouse. It looks like there's nothing blocking its view. But we also need to put it high up. Interesting challenge. There's got to be somewhere suitable. Ooh, 32. Another boon. Yeah, I want buildings. No. Shrink building? Wall platform, I haven't seen that before. So we could build up on the cliffs there. Huh. Shame I can't build between two spaces. Like link them together. Like what would go up there? Sure, why not? Looks silly, but it's just dangling there. Yeah, I get a -4. But that's close enough and out of the way. Yeah, there's one over here. Farming? Where am I going to put farming? Yeah, I do want to put that there. Huh, house gets bonus. Can I put a wheat field up there? I can. That's +2. Could put it by monument. It's just funny if I put all that wheat field and make this a farm. Sure, why not? It's only a demo. Another one that needs space. It's 10. I'm guessing 10 might be its base number, yeah. But the fact that this is on a platform above the town. Well, that works. So, where are we going to put this mason? Sure. And we're still not done yet. Certainly going further in this one. Now this shaman's interesting. That's 9. But up here was -7. -15. +2. What does a shaman need? It needs flowers? Looks like it. And maybe it needs a view. Unobstructed. Like 2, 4, 6, 8 points from 2, but we're -7 altogether. Maybe we need to be enclosed. We need to find a cave, maybe. Yeah, I saw that at 16. +20. It has to be that needs to be enclosed. Surely that's what that's all referring to. Let's get some big points here. See, we're gonna have a sawmill. It's too close. We're just catching it. Like, can I find a way to get that to squeeze on that mountain edge? Nah, it's not gonna work. Like, it's always gonna be +0 because there's no lumberjacks nearby. Oh, just put it there. Again, it's +0 because it doesn't have access to that lumberjack there. Oh, that sucks. I'm trying to get out of that. There we go. Nice 12 points there. And another one linking all together. I know I don't have to make it look good or make it make sense, but Part of me still wants to. Fountain? Cool. Yeah, if we build close to it, we're gonna get more bonuses. I just don't think we're gonna get enough to get the next pack. So basically, on the bottom right, we've completed a loop. But it's saying we can stay, but we're just not going to get many more bonuses. Ah, sawmill and lumberjack is what I'm looking for. But I can still add another building. Fisher. Yes, this is what I've been looking for, because we've had these. I think that's what the Fisher is for. Damn. It doesn't seem to matter, does it, if it's next to one of those, but it does need to be by the water. Ah, this is what it meant. I think I accidentally put a house down instead. I'm still gonna keep going whilst we're getting these. Plateau. So another one goes in the mountain. Is it? No. What's the difference between a plateau and the rest of this? I don't know. At least the music's nice. Yes. Still going. Come on. Park. Well, that works. We're just out of space. Why won't that go there? They need like a solid platform. Get that in there, kind of Tetris that in. C center. But can I do it across both? I don't think I can. Alright, enably, sure. Is that working? No, it said... What? Like, I thought it said press X. So how do I get that boom to work? Is it automatically working? Another terrace. Still got one more pack to go. A hut. Nah, I can't go up there. It's not far enough away from the other one. Where is... There it is. For sure, why not? Building an awkward place. Damn, I need to build somewhere here. Not quite. Like, I need a platform out here now. Ah, can't build that there. Oh, we're just shy. One more boon. Tower. Ooh. Like 17's not bad, that's the highest point. Sure. More hops. Whoops. So that water platform might let me put the brewery there. It's not quite as close as I want that to be. Wait, one button. Cliff house is a cool idea. Ever higher platforms. Still got another building pack. Warehouse. What about a tower? Where the other houses are here. Let's get some huts in on the awkward places to build. Like fill in the gaps. Warehouse. Seven. It has to be to do with produce. There's 14 there. 18. 27. That'll do. And we get another pack. Still going. Tavern. Well, if we get a shaman, we know we got to put that really confined space. Seems to be needs a natural cave or something to hide in. Like 15 there. Sure, why not? Interested about the tavern. That seems like a good place. Why not? And that's it. So we can go to the next one. I don't know how long this demo is. It doesn't say. The demo itself doesn't say, but also the eShop, I don't think said either. Break the sacred rocks for extra points. Sure. Well, the point of demo play first day isn't necessarily to finish the demo, but it's to play. If I put Cliff House, like where's a natural housing area? I think here. Brewing. It could be lumberjack. This might work. Seaweed farm. Let's find somewhere close to water if there is. Huh. Maybe not. Ah, that'll work. Yep, unlocked another one. Man, that's not quite where I want that to go. It's a shame there's no cursor on the screen that I can just pick up something and move something. Sure, it fits. Some real odd shapes. Like, I can't put it there because it's too close to that one. There's nowhere over there. That's gonna be like lumberjack and stuff. Maybe this is going to be a new center. Speaking of lumberjacks, we've learnt it'd be useful to keep like right to the edge so we can get more in. Mason. I think I would like it better if it tied itself in better. Against that whole, I would like if there's a chance to connect them together, that they did that. Sometimes it feels like it does it, and sometimes it feels like it doesn't. What about the Mason? Why not? Lighthouse. We know that's got to go. Somewhere where its view is high and unobstructed. Ooh, 38 is pretty good. Lumberjack. So we know we didn't get all the trees. And we've got a boon, which is going to be Wisp. Let's put it here. Wisp seems an odd choice. I think I would have given it a different name. Farming. Where should we put that? Sure. Like, where's the best? Come on. I do appreciate that it is auto-saving a lot. seem like 10's the base. So anything above 10's a bonus. So it's just like we don't have one dedicated space we could put it. So I'll take 16. Sure, put a mason around here. And we're going to run out of space next to that sea center. Sure, why not? Right, more cliffside housing. Can I get any more in there? Enough space up here? I don't think so. Ooh, where is it? Shaman. So somewhere secluded. As close to a cave as we can find. Yeah, I saw that 20. Sure. Where's the seaweed farm? I need a little bit more. There we go. Safe to say this is a somewhat relaxing game with a relaxing atmosphere. Very much go at your own pace. Another mill. We're gonna keep that. Sure. A lot of mason. Again, I would like the game to provide a description of what it is, what it does. Another point where the game seems to offer a lot of information and then not a lot. There we go. Fisher. Where is... There be fishies. Can I get any more in there? Sure. Yeah, I see we got another boon unlocked. Definitely try and get as much as we can. Like 20 is a good score. Oh, we can have a couple of parks. One over here as well. And we get grow the school area, so we get more points. Because it'll take in points from more things, which for a mansion, which has a very small school area, is useful. Damn, I need to put this somewhere. And that's enough to get us a building pack, but we're getting very tight on the score. Plateau. Where can we put that? Like it's a water thing. Yeah, I get points from them, but that might block points from other future ones. But it's all about getting points. Is the only way I can get points here is this. And that's it. That's the end of our demo. I do have a feeling that you are meant to fail at this stage, even though the demo hasn't explicitly said. It did feel like we were never going to get enough points no matter what we did. So I think that's perhaps designed, like we're designed to fail here. Don't forget to add us to your wish list. So yeah, the game is actually out. I was hoping to have done this last week, but the Pokemon Friends demo came out. See, it doesn't say this is the demo leaderboard. It just says leaderboard. And it's just another example of this lacking the information we need. Where's the home screen? How do I go home? Oh, it says 3 out of 20 islands available in the demo, okay. Yeah, if we think that this is like a demo, what do we get? We get a great example of the gameplay and the mechanics. We get to see how well it performs on Switch, and it does perform well, but the tutorial is a mess. It very much is a case of it's a Souls-like in some respects, where you're told basically what some of the buttons do, and how the world works is entirely up to you to find out. And whether or not you want your sandbox puzzle game to be like that, it's entirely up to you. And me personally, I don't. It does mean that every time you play it, you're learning, you're going to be able to place things better the next time. So again, like a Souls-like, you generally, typically get better as you play, learn from your mistakes, learn how things work better. But it's weird to think of Islanders New Shores as a Souls-like. It's a shame that there's no like easy mode or easy tutorial mode or tutorial mode where you get some of the answers. A lot of the buttons aren't used. Perhaps they could do that. But again, we had right at the beginning, it was saying press this, do this. I pressed it, I did this. And then on screen it had an X. So I pressed X. And it was like, it was like the, not X, the plus button, sorry, the plus button. What was the plus button doing on screen? I pressed the plus button on the Pro Controller. And it didn't do anything. They were trying to put a picture of the D-pad on it. I mean, we got to be careful. It just gives me a sense that perhaps the Switch version didn't get as much care if they're using iconography, that a Switch user would be confused by buttons on the actual Switch controller. So Islanders New Shores, this demo is useful in that we find out a lot about the game and how it plays. It's also useful for finding out, do we want to play it? And honestly, after playing this demo, I don't. So in a way, the demo's worked. But you'll have to let me know yourselves if you found this demo useful for your buying decision or not so useful. But for me, I am finished. So until the next Demo Play Thursday video, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, shorts, or even live streams on YouTube. Or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi, as a small YouTube channel. We get no money from YouTube. But with Ko-fi, we can get donations, including PayPal donations. But we also have subscription tiers, so maybe one of them will interest you. But wherever or whenever I see you again, please take care.